What's up, guys? Today I'm gonna be doing a little project on the GX. Gonna be installing a air compressor under the hood. Air compressor I'm doing is a ARB single air compressor. Got a really good deal off Facebook for this one, $100, so you can't beat that. And we are gonna be using the Rago air compressor mount for the GX470. So first things first, we'll get this thing put together and then we'll install it in the GX. So first up, you're going to take the main piece here. You're going to be able to see the R, read it upright. And then find these countersunk holes, and that's going to match up with this piece underneath, and you're going to bolt it all together. To bolt it all together, you're going to need a Allen key set, obviously, for the going to be using these countersunk screws. Yep, found that. And then the nuts are going to be, they might be standard size, but I'm using an 11 millimeter just because all my tools are metric. But we'll bolt that together. Okay, just like that. So once you get this together, next step, you're going to take this piece and you're going to be working inside the engine bay over here. So usually, obviously, you're going to take your cover off, and then you're going to be, there's a 2-prong mount that sits right here. You pull that out. You got to remove this thing, the other part of the mount. So go ahead and remove that. Just a 12 millimeter. Got that. And you're going to remove this one. Adjusting my camera a little bit. Get that guy out. I'm going to grab an extension for that one. Wherever my long extensions went. There she is. Now you're going to need to reuse this bolt to bolt it back down, but you're going to take this sensor, remove the screws here. And that guy. So now we're just going to mount this back onto here. Then you need to move this one, which is a 10 millimeter. Turn it sideways according to their instructions. Take it. Yeah, it's this little tab here where it's supposed to index, so bend that up. Just like that. Now I'm going to check that the mount itself actually fits in here. And there we go. Yep, everything looks like it's lining up the way it should. There. Might need to do some loosening up on these guys and adjust them a little bit later, but we'll see. But first I'm going to mount a compressor here. After some modification of my mount, got it on there. Again, this is only necessary because I'm using a compressor from a different application. If you have a regular ARB single or dual air compressor, it'll bolt right up to the holes already in the mount. But let's get this thing thrown in. Vehicle, I would run the bolts down through here, these three, just to clean out the threads. Just tighten it down and then back it out and tighten it down until you get all the way through. Then you're going to install these two bolts in the side here, and the bracket's going to kind of hook into them, and then you'll tighten them down. Back this one out a little bit. Apply a little force. And now I'm going to install the bolts down here. Got those in. Now I'm going to install the bolts down there. So what I've done is I've went ahead and I got those three bolts down there started and ran down a little bit. And then I went over here and tightened up these two. Now I'm going to finish off with those, which are pretty difficult to get to. But once that's done, run all the wiring for the compressor, and then bam, we'll have onboard air. You can also mount a switch pro right here. That'll be in the future, but that's pretty much the install of the Rago GX470 compressor mount. Thanks.